Okay, so let's go with this juicy Garrote list. You can queue. I mean, before queuing, do you know the theory, like how much damage you can do, how many damage, how
no,
everything?
actually, I don't know the exact damage I can do.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna show you my screen on Discord, so you can see directly my screen.
Okay.
And okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, wait, give me a second. Just gonna double check my phone. Okay, better. So how much damage do we have? If we play only one Garrote, I mean Garrote will spell damage. Do you know how much do we have?
Garrote with spell damage would be 3, 6, 9 damage.
Without any spell damage?
6, 8? No. Without spell damage is 6 if we draw all Garrotes.
Yep. So 2 Garrotes means
12 damage, correct.
12, you said?
Yes, if we as in if we play one Garrote and then we draw 2 Garrote, it will be 6 damage.
Yep, that's right. So if you play the Garrote and you draw all the Garrotes, you will deal 6. If you play both Garrotes and then you draw all the Garrotes, you will deal 12 without spell damage.
Okay.
So right now, what if we have 1 spell damage?
1 spell damage will be 9 and 18.
Yep, so 18 for 2 Garrotes. 2 spell damage.
12 and 24.
Yep, 24, that's right, for 2 Garrotes. Okay, now what about 10 spell damage?
10 spell damage should be 12, 48, and then 60, so 120 for both.
100. How much did you say?
120 for both.
120?
Yes, 120. 10 spell damage.
10 spell damage means like you play Guild Trader, Augmerchant, Shadow Step, Augmerchant. So we can easily count with. Okay, let me see if I share my screen. I think you can see the calculator, right?
Yes.
So 10 spell damage. 10 spell damage. Okay. How much do 1 Garrote?
2.
2. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Wait, we can't. I'm gonna open some. Wait. Another field, some block notes. Okay, so it's 2 damage, okay, plus the spell damage, right? And you do this 6 times. Are you agree for this? Like, imagine no spell damage.
Okay.
No spell damage means this. So, do you agree with this for now? This means no spell damage.
Right.
Can you understand this thing or?
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
So 10 spell damage will be 2 plus 10 times 6, 72.
Okay, so how much? What is the thing? How much do we pay?
If it's 10 spell damage, it's 72 damage.
72, you said?
Yes.
And that's right. Let's see. 12. 6 times. It's 72. So it's not 100. And you can easily count how much damage you have by doing this easy count. So you can just do like 2 plus the number of spell damage you have, as example 8. You have 8 damage each Garrote, and then you do it 6 times.
Okay.
So yep, if you need like I don't know, 30 damage as example, so how much spell damage you need? If you need exactly 30 damage,
30 times 3. You need 3 spell damage.
Yep, that's right. So this is the thing. If you want to calculate, you can just do the correct calcul is, if you want to find how much spell damage you need, how many spell damage, you can easily do the thing and do 30 divide 6 and you let me count. Let me see if it's the correct calcul. So this does 30 divided by 6 means 5. So 5 less 2. This is the calcul. So this is how you can find how much the exact calcul is life points you divide by 6 and you have the number of spell damage you need by doing this. Is it easy to understand? Or
Yep.
okay.
Yes.
So okay, right now you know how much spell damage you need to OTK for 30 damage. If you want to do 72, if you have to do I don't know, 60, so you can easily find how many spell damage you need to save. And about this, imagine you have to do, I don't know, 78 damage, which is the maximum. That means you have to save all the Shadow Step and all the Rogue Merchants and Guild Trader, and for sure the Faceless.
Okay.
So the most important against some matchups like Druid and Warrior is to save the Ethereal Rogue Merchant and save the Shadow Step as much as you can. You can like use one, because only one Shadow Step means it's if you have like one Shadow Step and 2 Rogue Merchants with the Guild Trader and all the stuff, it's still 72. But if you use both Shadow Step, you pass from 72 to 60, so you lose a lot of spell damage, because with the Faceless, that means 1 spell damage on the Guild Trader means 12 damage on the Garrotes. So that's why it's important to save as much as possible then.
Okay.
Okay, so we can queue right now. About the mulligan, do you know what to mulligan? I think you should know what are the keep, maybe.
The card draw.
Yep.
Swindle. Swindle, Shroud. The what's that called? The secret passage. All these are keeps.
Okay. Is there
Octobot?
Octobot? Yep. Sometimes you'll see. I will tell you when we are in matchups when we don't keep Octobot. As example, there is some matchups where you mainly prefer not keep Octobot. You want to keep Octobot only if you have card draw against some matchups. But otherwise, you can consider shuffle the Octobot, because first you want to draw cards, then when you have like a full end, you want to reduce your end, and not the over thing. Like you don't care about keep Octobot against some slow decks when you really need to draw cards.
Okay.
And is there some matchup where we don't keep the throw, the card draw as example? Do you see some matchup where we don't keep something like Shroud?
The Shroud. I don't really know which one we should skip the Shroud.
Okay, so imagine you are facing Shaman. I don't know, Shaman. Do you keep the Shroud?
Yes.
Yes, against Shaman it's okay because Shaman is not like an really aggro deck, but there is some really aggro decks where you don't want to keep the card draw, like Shroud and Swindle. And can you guess what matchup it is?
Aggro matchups like Face Hunter and Druid.
Yep. Aggro Druid, Aggro Priest and Face Hunter are matchups when we don't keep Shroud because we just want to play it tempo. So if you want to keep one card draw, you will keep Secret Passage and that's all. Most of the time. So it's like better having some 1-drops, the Brain Freeze, the weapon 1 mana. Neophyte sometimes against Hunter is fun if you have the curve turn 1, turn 2. And yep, all you need to know is against aggro decks you just play as tempo as you can, so we don't keep the card draw.
Okay.
Okay. So okay, I'll let you queue one game when you are ready.
Okay.
You have to save both Shadow Step for the whole game. You'll need to do that against heavy armor. Yep. Against heavy armor, you can still use one Shadow Step because you still need to draw cards. But yep, if you can save at least one Shadow Step, it's important. Okay, how is your feeling against Paladin?
I will mulligan the field contact and keep the Blackwater colors and count Neophyte.
What do you keep? Tell me.
Keep the Neophyte and the weapon.
And shuffle the field contact?
Yes.
You will keep the field contact actually, because Paladin is not a aggro deck. It's most of the time it's a Libram, and it's important having the field contact so you can just save it. And what about the over keep? I can see keep weapon and neophytes. Yep. I will keep everything there because neophyte on 2 means Paladin can't play any spells, so that's why it's cool.
Okay. Do I just equip the weapon here?
I will trade the weapon.
Okay.
You always keep it to trade most of the time, except against Face Hunter and Aggro Priest most of the time.
Okay.
So what is your feeling about the matchups against Paladin? How would you evaluate, if we could evaluate, like, I don't know, the win rate? What is your... Imagine you master the Garrote Rogue. What should be the win rate against Paladin? You can just guess anyway.
I think about 60%, 70%.
Yep, it's about 70%.
Okay. So just trade into the 1-2, right?
That depends. Before thinking of, okay, you see a trog right now, you are like, okay, I need to track this, but what is the following turn? Like, what do you want to do?
This turn I probably play the Neophyte, and then turn 4 I can play the Octobot and Neophyte. Oh sorry, turn 4 I can play the Octobot and Penflinger.
So you want to proc it, okay, you know you are playing a Garrote, you are like, okay, I will drop Octobot and proc it with my own Penflinger, but sometimes against tempo decks, what you need to do is try to drop Octobot, because okay, use one pen finger to proc the Octobot, but that means you don't optimize, so you'll just drop Octobot right now.
Okay.
And you'll trade trade the 1-2. Most of the time the 1-4 will be proc by your opponent, but he will not one-shot it. He need like end of Adal, double end of Adal, so there is really few chance he can have end of Adal plus coin the Libram, but there is few chance. He is looking for the Libram, he didn't get it, and okay, he just helped you actually because he didn't proc the Octobot. So what do we do?
Punch the Octobot in to get a discount, then pen flinger neophyte, and then shadow step the neophyte.
There is some tricky play you could do. It is like I think nobody will do the play, but we could consider about the play. I think can someone in the chat guess what play I am thinking about? Like a really tricky play, but that means next turn you have a really huge field contact turn. Can you guess?
Field contact into pen flinger into shadow step field contact.
And after?
And then after that, maybe play the neophyte.
You don't have the mana except if you proc first. So you will field contact first.
Okay.
You will kill one of his minions with the pen finger. No, my bad.
Oh.
It was okay. You can pen finger right now. Neophytes. Shadow step the field contact. Okay, we didn't have the time. It was really tricky. I'm sure no one in the chat will have find the play I was thinking about. I was thinking about play field contact, kill one of his minion with the pen finger. After that, you shadow step field contact.
Okay.
Then you proc with Octobots.
Okay.
In this way, you will have a field contact for 0 mana on end.
Okay.
A pen finger for 0 mana too.
Okay.
And that was like an insane field contact turn right now. But anyway, field contact stick and you can play stuff. And yep, a field contact sticking on board means you win the game most of the time.
Okay. Okay.
Didn't matter because Paladin has no removal. Paladin actually run Broomstick. Broomstick is a way to kill the field contact.
Okay. So I just queue for another game?
Yep, you can show another game.
Okay. So I'll keep the secret passage here, and then I'll mulligan the Orc Merchant and maybe keep the prize plunder.
Are you sure it's an aggro druid?
No, I have no idea whether it's aggro or other druids.
Do you know how much aggro druid you are facing when you are playing some games? Or
I think I face other druids more than aggro druid.
Yep, so because of that, it's correct to mulligan like if it was a ramp druid with Guff.
Okay.
So, do you keep something?
I keep the secret passage, right?
Nope, you shuffle secret passage.
So I should full mulligan everything?
Yep.
Okay.
So yep, it's okay to... I mean, I will not keep secret passage most of the time. I just want to get some card draw like Shroud and Swindle against low decks. Full keep? No, it was not a full keep.
But this is a neophyte turn, right? So he cannot coin an overgrowth.
What did you say?
I'm playing neophyte distance so that he cannot coin an overgrowth.
So you want neophyte right now?
Yes.
And if I tell you coin overgrowth is only on turn 3.
Oh yeah. Yep. You're right. One turn away. So I should just dagger here, right? And keep the neophyte next turn.
Yep, that's better. So yep, neophyte is the most skilled card in your deck, because if you know when it's important, okay, it's not a druid, but anyway, when you know when it's important to play the neophyte, you can easily win some games, and some bad matchups become good matchups just because you know when to play neophytes and you just deny one turn. So that's why. You say something?
So I would probably just play the Octobot here, right? Because Rogue doesn't have a way to remove 4 damage.
There is no way in the 5th rogue?
Wait,
What? Is there a shot for him to one-shot the Octobot?
a way for him to one-shot the Octobot? No, I can't think of a 4 damage card from Rogue.
Imagine if there is a random things that can one-shot the Octobot, what it could be?
Random things.
As example, he just discovered some Death Rattle. Do you know some Death Rattle that could one-shot an Octobot?
Anyone with the spell damage, right?
You can drop Octobot right now, okay, it will be the play, but what you have to think is the out he has to one-shot the Octobot. And the outs are the 4 mana rush from the Hunter and 4 mana rush from the Warrior. So actually your opponent has 2 cards to one-shot your 1/4. It's there is really few chance, but you still have to know the outs. And if you wonder, the Gnolls has only 3 attacks right now, so it can't one-shot the Octobot.
Okay. So so this turn I have to play for tempo, right? So I'm thinking to play the neophyte and then Orc Merchant the neophyte and then Price Plunder to kill.
Seems to be a good idea. Okay, what do you do first? We start by doing what?
We start by attacking the 3/3, right?
Yep. So we can play enough fights. Yep.
Augment.
Yep.
And then we just punch and redagger.
Yep. Okay.
Oh shit! I didn't manage to. Yeah, didn't manage to.
It's okay, but yep, it was the play. This is a terrible deck to try to teach to some beginner. Actually, I've teach this deck to some beginners and some players that actually they just didn't know the list, they just didn't know how the decks work, and actually they are playing the deck like probably better than some player I didn't coach. I mean some maybe top 2000 players.
I'm definitely card draw here, right?
Yep, card draw. And it's a good thing anyway, if you wonder SKH, to learn a hard deck.
Okay, so I trade the neophyte into one of the 3/3, and then I trade the Orc Merchant into the 3/2.
I agree for the trade with the neophyte. What are you going to do with your hand? Are you going to do something?
I can play Orc Merchant with a Plunder to kill the 3/2.
Okay, and what next about the trades?
And then I can just dagger one of the 3/3 and then trade the Orc Merchant.
You can do better. You cannot face tank with the dag. So how can you do that? You will any tips? You will Merchant the 3/3 actually. The Merchant, yep.
Okay.
Then Plunderer the 3/2.
Okay.
No, trade with the Plunderer from your hand.
Oh.
Okay, we didn't have the time. It was about playing tempo this turn, so we could just kill the 3/2, and we have 3/2/1 and 1/3/1 to contest his board, and he has only 1/3. So you just had the board from this spot, and it was good to play the Plunderer.
Okay.
Plunderer, do you know the effect of Plunderer in your hand?
Yes. For every other cards, I can deal 1 damage.
Yep. How many cards did you draw? Did you play? I mean, before.
2. I played 2. The draw and the Orc Merchant.
Yep. So that means you could have one shot the 3/2.
Yep.
Okay, we're looking for some card draw. I found Mozaki a hard deck to play too. Yeah, Mozaki is not easy too, because there are some hard turns.
Okay, so this turn I can play Faceless Manipulator into the Gnaw. Then I can Orc Merchant my Faceless, Plunderer the 3/2, Dagger the 1/1, and then 2/1 I can trade into the 1/2.
Seems good to Faceless the 3/5 there, yep. So you're gonna do the play.
Okay. And
so after we will think about the trade. The 2/1 will go in the in this one for sure. And after that, you
can
Orc
Merchant the 3/5.
Yep.
And then punch this.
Yep.
And then Plunderer.
Yep, that's the play. And you can face tank this, yep. So anyway, you are playing with your deck, even if your hand is empty, you still have double field contact, double swindle, one throw, double secret passage, so a lot of outs. And anyway, you still have the OTK, you are playing an OTK deck. That means it will be easily to okay, you just have to stabilize, and you should just easily kill him.
Okay.
Got out of Apprentice on you and received 10-star bonus. You mean you didn't pass Legend before?
Okay, looks like this seems like a cheat death.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll just trade the weapon, right, to draw.
Yep, you trade.
I guess I just dagger and go face, right?
Are you expecting some?
I'm expecting either Bamboozle, Shadow. No. Oh, it could be Shadow Clone, right?
It could, but what is more likely to be?
Dirty Tricks.
Yep, it's more likely to be Dirty Tricks. So if it's Dirty Tricks, what do we do?
We just trade the 3/3, right?
Yep.
And then we just hold on the dagger.
You save the dagger there.
Yes. Okay. Give me a second of the copy.
Yep. Miracle Priest, same APM deck. Yep, Miracle Priest is also a hard deck because you have to take a lot of decisions fast. That's the thing. And if you don't know fast what are the good decision to take, it can be hard. Okay, 2 secrets. The question is, can he play plagiarize? And probably. So yep, he's coming back, but let's see if he saw the secret. If he can see the secret, it can be a plagiarize. It will be probably bad in some matchups, but yep, why not? I could see the plagiarize. The meta is around OTKs. You can still play some decks which are not OTK, like Face Center. I think we have some decent cards actually. I'm gonna show you.
I just play steps here, right?
Yep. Is there something that can be annoying? Can something be annoying in this spot?
Yes, plagiarize.
Yep, because he played 1 secret last turn.
So I should play a Garrote, right?
No, you don't play Garrote, but all you have to know is he may have plagiarized, and yep, he has it.
Okay.
So yep, he just timed well the plagiarize actually. And all you need to get is some card draw. You have full contacts.
Okay.
So yeah, Swindle will be the best draw there. Secret Passage is also fine. Oh, this is bad. So what do we do?
Just play both 4-2, right?
Yep.
And then I can't play anything, so I'll just pass.
Yep, you just pass there. And if your wonder is the meta is OTK, we can just see. Actually, that's right. Like a lot of decks are just OTK decks. So if we check the tournaments, I mean, there is almost only OTK except Paladin. Paladin is a good deck, which is not an OTK. Druid 2 is not an OTK. But yep, there is a lot of OTK decks. But we have some decks which are not OTK.
Okay, well, I just took 6 damage to face.
Huh. Okay, this was not a huge turn for you from your opponent, I guess.
Yep.
So yep, you are fine with this. He's really slow.
So I go hero power, field contact, and print freeze that, right?
Yep. Anyway, you have a lot of outs to draw.
Okay. I just hero power the dual trader and just shadow step the field contact.
Yep, shadow step it feels bad because we are missing all the card draw, and it was actually the last card that doesn't draw from your deck. So it really feels bad. But yep, you just trade. It was literally the last card because all cards are tradable. And okay, where is the Octobot? Octobot is the last, really last card you don't want to top deck right now. But yep, really unlucky.
Okay.
But anyway, even if you are like, okay, I'm doing nothing right now, it's okay while he's not playing the... what is the most annoying cards he can play?
Can play cards with tempo or cards that put a lot of pressure to you.
Do you see any way for him to OTK you? Is there a way?
Is there a way for him to OTK? The double sinister strike and double wicked step.
He's not playing a sinister strike, but he's running some. Probably he's running some. Oh wait, no. Actually, he doesn't have the.
Yep.
The thing. Okay, just go your turn. Yep.
And then I just play this.
Hero power neophyte. Yep.
And then I just shadow step the neophyte again, right?
Yep. Shallow step. You're gonna play the overfill contact too, because you have to draw all your cards. You can't blank. It's. And yep, if we didn't do that, okay. Trade the cutlass. Great. Trade this one too. We are really unlucky in the card draw. Okay, finally secret passage. You can go secret passage. You're gonna penfinger the 4/1.
And then I trade with a weapon.
Depends what you are doing. You want to brain freeze. Okay. You can trade the weapon. Yeah, with swindle. Swindle is cool. Trade the 1/1. Okay, didn't have the time. But yep, it's hard. Sometimes hard because you have to think about a lot of stuff. And like, okay, what you can see is your weapon probably gonna proc the Talnos. Okay, what next? What next is in my deck? Do I have some removal when you are playing the field contact turn? You can see you have only one brain freeze. Okay, so that means you know your deck gonna go on the Talnos. Yep, it's all about thinking about everything. What removal left in the deck? What are you gonna play? Oh, it's annoying. Oh, where's the mage spell?
Okay.
Okay.
So next turn is probably trade the weapon, then Octobot and Penflinger the Octobot.
Yep, you have to kill your opponent right now anyway. So depends what you're gonna draw, but it will be probably okay. You have actually some pretty huge draw. So what is the play?
So I just hero power Octobot.
Yep.
And then Penflinger the Octobot.
Nope. You draw your swindle first.
Okay. Okay.
Right now, what do you do?
Penflinger.
No, Oak Merchant. Oak Merchant on your minion. Okay, be ready. You have to be fast. Guild Trader.
Okay. Play Guild Trader. And then play double Garrote.
Yep. Double Garrote.
And then trade, right?
Yep, you're gonna trade. By the way, we had to play around the counter spell. Okay, you still trade. Have to be lucky at least. We had to play. Oh shit! We have to trade again and probably lose if we don't get all the things. Yep, really unlucky game actually. Yep, we don't have any mana left, and it was not lethal on Secret Passage. All we had to do is trade a cutlass, and if we draw at least 2 bleed, that means we can Secret Passage and play the 2 last bleed. But yep, you probably played one of the most unlucky games possible, because all the card draw were bad in a row, and even in the end it was like really bad. But yep, it was still a close game. But yep, what we could have done better was to try the counter spell by playing the brain freeze first. It was the play for sure.
Okay.
In the last turn.
Play the brain freeze. Okay.
Because you have to. There is a secret mage secret, so we didn't know which one it is.
Whether it's a counter spell. Okay.
Imagine,
maybe he left.
Maybe. Maybe he rush kit.
Yeah, maybe he thought like you.
Oh, pray for AAECAaIHBJ. Oh, he's back.
Yep.
Close. Is Legion hard to hit? No, it's easy to hit.
I think the point was that the skeps, the 2/4/4, I didn't manage to get the 8 damage in. Otherwise, he would be dead, I think, because he played the rogue secret and got the skeps, and then he vanished both my 4/2s.
So
8 damage.
You will just have wait before skeps, or?
Yeah, because I played skeps first, and then he played skeps. So the 8 damage didn't manage to get into his face.
Yeah, but
otherwise that would have won us the game.
Yeah, 4 damage face will have help, but anyway, it was random things happening to kill your stealth minions. So anyway, it feels bad, but yep. Sometimes you just can't win a game, but at least you just gave you all the shots to win the game, and you were really close. It was about 1 mana at the end to 100% lethal your opponent. So yeah, it was very close.
So this is either Quest Rogue or the Charge. Quest Warrior or the Charge Warrior, right? So I probably mulligan everything except the Swindle. Maybe keep the weapon and Swindle. For
sure, you will keep the weapon, because weapon. I don't see a world when you don't keep the weapon. Actually, this is the only card you will keep every time. Because it's the best card, because it's just turn 1. Turn 1 you don't do anything. If you are facing an aggro deck, the weapon is cool, you can play it. And if you don't face an aggro deck, you just trade it on 1 and you reduce the cost of the spell by 1 from your end. And there is a high chance, I think it's OTK Warrior, so I will also keep the Shroud. Just shuffle the Garrote.
Okay.
Because if you trade the Cutlass on 1 and you reduce the cost of the Shroud, you can pay the Shroud on 2, which is cool.
Okay, so I'll trade the Guild Trader here first, right? In case I need a weapon.
Nope. You trade the weapon.
Okay.
The argument is reduce the Shroud. And right now, you can just save the coin, actually. You don't have to coin something next turn, you can just play the Shroud.
Okay.
So that's why you always trade the weapon on 1.
Okay, so I just play Shroud here, right?
I think it was Secret Passage last turn. Oh, yep, actually I didn't thought about this reboot, but yep, it was probably correct. We will review... do you remember the last game? I mean the last turn?
Yeah.
When we had 3 mana left,
yep.
What we could have do is Secret Passage, even if we have only 3 mana left.
Yep.
So in the deck we have 4 bleeds exactly, and we have we had the weapon.
We can play the bleed. We can play the bleed, and then if we get a weapon, we can just trade. Correct.
What do you want to play right now?
Just play the Octobot here.
Nope, you never drop Octobot except if you proc it. But there is a best way right now. You can just save the coin and
Okay. Play the Merchant and Swindle.
Yep, that's the play there. So you go exactly to 9 cards in hand. It's all about optimization in the card draw. You have 9 cards on hand. You will save the coin next turn too. And why it's important to save the coin?
Because you can coin scabs.
Yep.
Okay. So the play I'm thinking of is the Octobot and play the Oct Merchant, but I don't think the cards are very good, so maybe I want to trade the Guild Trader.
Nope. Because you want to reduce your hand. How much does it cost to reduce your hand right now?
Sorry?
How many mana do you need to reduce your hand with Octobot? You want to play Octobot this turn.
Okay.
And that means you proc it, but if you proc it, you don't have the mana to trade the Guild Trader. That's the point.
Okay.
So wait, right now we are thinking about do we play this Merchant or do we just proc with Penfinger and Shadow Step the 1/4? And I think it's fine just to play Merchants on it.
Okay.
But if you want exactly right now, just proc the Octobot and Shadow Step the Octobot, it was better in this spot to play the Penfinger because it's coming back on hand.
Okay.
And yep, it was not 100% Rubo anyway, so that's why I wanted him to play first trade the weapon. That means if you draw 2 bleeds in a row, that's lethal on Secret Passage. So anyway, I don't know what is statistically more correct, Secret Passage first or doing this play. Okay, what is the play right now?
Do I just trade the Guild Trader?
Good question.
Or I can play the Secret Passage.
And what you want to get on Secret Passage?
Field contact.
Okay, and if you have field contact and nothing else, does it help?
No, it doesn't.
So what is the best play? I agree on the trade Guild Trader anyway. You can just trade it. And sometimes you have to accept you will just do slow turns and you will just equip a dag.
So I'll just dagger and skip.
Yep, dag and skip. Do you know why you want to save your dag for this matchup?
Nope, I do.
If I told you Bulwark.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
So yeah, Bulwark is an argument to actually just keep the deck. So yeah. So right now, red is the play.
I just attack face and then coin scabs.
Yep. Do you care about burning cards? Is there one card you want to Shadow Step for sure with the scabs?
Octobot.
Yep, Octobot is fine.
Okay.
So are you gonna get the Octobot from the scabs? Coin for sure. You're gonna coin.
Okay.
And do you know what is coming back in your end right now?
The 2 Oct Merchants. Oh no, sorry, 1 Octobot and 1 Oct Merchant.
Yep. So you're gonna play scabs right now.
Okay.
And be ready to throw a card. What are you gonna throw? You're gonna throw 1 Oct Merchant. So hero power, play Oct Merchant.
Okay.
So yep, all this is about optimization. You want to save the penfinger. And yep, next turn you can do secret passage, and it's better because you have 9 mana for the secret passage.
Okay.
Octobot was played first. Yep. All you have to remember is what card did you play first when you scabs, and the order, because that means you can just know what is coming back in your hand.
Okay. So do I play Octobot? So I play Octobot first before I secret passage here?
You could consider do that. And yep, do you know why? Because it's about on space. You want to secret passage, get some field contact, all the stuff. So you're gonna hero power Octobot first. And it's tricky, but you can throw cards before. You're probably gonna go face with the 2-1. No, you go face with the 2-1. It's really tricky. You plunder the 2-1.
Okay.
Then your secret passage.
Okay. And then this to go face, right?
Yep, the minions go face.
Play Swindle and then trade the Guild Trader.
Nope, you Shroud. You play the Shroud right now.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. And we're gonna stay like this. Because we don't want to... No. We don't want to overdraw. If you play field contact, even if it's stealth, he has some AoE. So with the AoE, that means field contact will never survive. And why we didn't trade there? Can you guess? Why we didn't trade the Guild Trader and why we didn't swindle?
Because if not, we'll have full 10 cards, right? Then we'll burn a card.
And yep, and why is it a problem?
Because we still have Garrotes we need to draw.
Yep, we have double Garrote in the deck, so that means actually 2 chance between 20 and what card you will have overdraw actually Garrotes.
Yep.
So yep, it's all about, it's really important to not lose by yourself. You will lose a lot of game of Garrote by yourself, but okay, just hero power field contact right now is to play.
Okay. And then I play Penfinger, right?
Yep, you can Penfinger his own minions.
Okay.
You will probably burn freeze his minions too. Just need to be careful about not burning cards. So it's tricky right now, but you're gonna go face with the 2-1.
Okay. And then Penfinger the 2-1.
Nope, brain freeze the 2-1.
Okay.
You just want to play around Rancor. Okay, right now you can play Octobot. You're gonna proc it with the Penfinger.
Okay.
Okay, you can play anything else. I will stay like this because you have double... I mean, you have field contact in the deck. The problem is, okay, actually, what cards you don't want to top deck?
I don't want to top deck Plunderer. No. Plunderer is okay. Field contact, right?
You want to top deck field contact, yep, but what is your next turn? If you see your hand, what are you gonna play?
Oh, okay. Right, my hand's like this, I might have to play Neophyte and then 2 Oct Merchant, but not enough damage, right?
Yep, you don't have enough damage, so what are you gonna play?
Let's play Neophyte and Swindle.
Yep, probably. But one card you didn't want to top deck right now was exactly Secret Passage, because that means Swindle will not have draw 2 cards, but only 1. because
Okay.
Secret Passage is the only last spell from your deck. So you can go for the play right now.
So I just use hero power and kill trader, right?
Nope, you don't have lethal right
Oh,
now.
oh.
It's not 100%. So you can hero power first, neophyte, anyway.
Okay.
And
Okay.
as you have seen, the play is to swindle.
Okay. And then play a new fight again.
Nope. The play right now is to Secret Passage.
Okay.
So Secret Passage, you're gonna play a weapon, go face with one weapon, then you equip the other weapon, then you plunder the 3/2 in this order. So that means you have exactly one card left.
Yes.
Okay, you could have killed his own O's actually.
Oh, okay.
Because anyway, okay, you don't want a lot of minions on board, but kill your minion or kill his own minion. It's better to kill his own minions. When you want to kill your own minions, it's about board space. If you need some board space and you are playing against Shaman as example that can freeze your board, you need to kill your own minions. But in this spot, if there is some target you can kill, just kill them.
Okay.
So what you need to do right now is count how much mana you need next turn.
2, 4, no, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I just need 7 mana, right?
7 mana?
Yes.
It will be tricky. I want you to kill him with exactly 8 spell damage on the board.
Okay.
So
I just do hero power kill trader,
yep.
and then I just double merchant
I
my
mean,
kill trader.
you can almost do the full damage. So yep, Rogue Merchant, I agree. But it will be tricky there.
Okay. And then Faceless, the kill trader.
No, you shadow step first. Shadow step first. Okay.
Okay.
The right way was to, okay, you have 2 shadow steps, so you can use one shadow step right now. You shadow step the Rogue Merchant, you play it on the key trader, then you Faceless, then you play the field contacts, then you play the Garrotes, double Garrotes, and after that you need to draw your cards. So what you do, it's important because you have to draw all your cards, and
right.
that's why you need the field contact. But the way to draw the last, I mean all the bleeds, are to shadow step Rogue Merchant and play it on your field contact after playing double Garrote.
Okay. I know it. I know what you mean.
So we just finished 1 hour. I think is it fine for you? Like we will do another hours like the next time and another hours. So
it's like, because there's quite a lot of things going on in these 3 games, so I need to digest and try a few practice on my own, and I can send you the replay. Then you can tell me whether I did was correct or not.
Yep. So even if we didn't do a lot of games, there is a lot of tricky spot. There is some keep in mulligan you just made but was not correct. So right now you can just improve your mulligan. You can also improve how you OTK, because right now you know the theory. You know how much damage you need, how much shadow step you need to save, all the things. And yep, you really can work optimization right now. So yep, that's good. There is some things to work. I will summarize what you need to work on anyway. and yep, you can send me your replay.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so we are over. Are you happy with your first hour?
Yes, actually, that I realized there's a lot of things I have to learn with this deck. It's actually a very complicated deck to master.
Yep, but maybe with a good coach you can master it.
Yes.
So yep, I hope you will master it. I mean, you have times like even 3 hours is not enough to perfectly masterize the deck. You probably maybe just 10 hours is not enough, but after 10 hours, imagine you take 10 hours and Garrote is still playable. I think after that there is probably just tricky spot that you will not find yet, and it will be about tricky play, like most of the players will not find anyway. So I mean, if you have more than 1,000 games, it's maybe, I don't know, 10% or 5% of the spot, 5% of the game that will be tricky, and you can win by having more games. But there's still maybe 90% of the game you can still win right now. I mean, if you masterize a little bit the deck, and yep. So yep, already some work to do, and have fun to work on the deck.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. I'll practice more. I'll play some more games and practice more on the deck, and then I'll see you next time for the next session.
Okay, see you next time, and see you.
Okay, see you.
Ok, the coaching is over. Il peut aussi revoir la diffusion. Yep, he can still watch again the VOD. So it's over for the coaching. I will probably put this on YouTube. So hello YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the coaching. Donc si vous vous demandez, oui, c'était un coaching en anglais. Si ça vous a plu, si vous avez réussi à comprendre, c'est un coaching très pertinent parce que c'est le deck le plus dur à maîtriser de la méta. Donc voilà. Si jamais ça vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à me dire. Et sur ce, à plus pour une nouvelle vidéo.